What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. And today, for you guys, yes, by the title, I am one of the first people to get platinum on Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I actually was gonna do a gameplay, video. Like I was gonna have multiple parts. There's gonna be a whole series on my channel, but unfortunately, I just got sidetracked. But I figured with all the footage that I did save up, you're gonna see a mashup of like random things on the screen. But I just wanted to talk about the game and give my impressions and everything like that. So first things first, without a doubt, for all us Harry Potter nerds, yes, the game was fun. Does it have its problems? Sure, but it's really not anything like too crazy that you honestly can't move past forward. Um, and there's like things in the game that what you call it? There's things in the game that like other RPG element games, because I get that kind of vibe. You go out, you do stuff, you upgrade, you get your skill points, and you do what you gotta do. But the things that they have you do isn't too crazy. Like I think in this clip coming up right here, yeah, this is a side mission. Like this side mission right here, you just go out, swim, and you find some random stuff, and you come back to the girl, and boom, that's the side mission. You know what I mean? So like it does a good job, kind of like Spider-Man, where like you can do like all the collectible stuff and it doesn't take too long. Now the one thing that I will say that took forever was probably the freaking collections. Like you got to get like all 600 collections. Now you don't have to do that, but I'm a completionist. I like to get everything done. But going back, as far as like Harry Potter, I mean, look at this, man. You're flying on your broom, you're looking everywhere. It really feels like you're out there. So I do think they did a good job at that. I know in some other Harry Potter games you can ride your broom, but like in what other Harry Potter games and all the other stuff ones can you just freely ride, just pretty much riding on your broom? And I do like how they let you ride on the magical beast as well, whether it's like that really big dog kind of tentacle monster thing, or you get to ride with birds. That's also really cool. And I think this game also has like a unique dialogue thing where, like, for example, if you stay being friends with Sebastian, you get to learn new dark spells, but if you push him away, then it's kind of like you can't learn anything, which I don't think they should, like, he should have been the only way that you can learn them. But I mean, that's just how the game was. Now, as Turner's customization, there was a ton of it. There was a ton of customization as well. I think I have a clip coming up after this little dialogue section is over, but I mean, you got styles for the brothers, sisters, you know all types of races, man. Like you can make pure light skins, like, what I mean? Like you could really go out and have such a cool way to make your character look as far as customization goes. So I think they did a good job with that. Everyone was kind of worried that, oh, we're just gonna get the same generic thing. See here, like you can customize your eyebrows. You can have like the little things, like the little cuts on your eyebrows. You can have scars. You can have all types of hairstyles, and they do a good thing for having it be male and female or whatever you choose. If you want to be a dude but you want to have a girl voice, boom, you can have that. If you want to be a girl but you want to have a guy voice, boom, you can have that. If you want to be a girl but you want to have man hair, boom, you got that. You know what I mean? So they really have everything in this game. Yeah, sure, there's a couple hairstyles I wish they had, but I mean, come on, for the typical, like, what I mean, like, they do a pretty good job. So now the bad things about this game, again, I think they went a little too overboard with the achievements, meaning like did it really have to be like damn near 90 Merlin trials? Did they really have to go have like 600 collectible item things that you got to get? I don't think so. But again, if you're bored and you got nothing going on, really, boom, that's what I did. That's how it made me feel. Like I really wasn't like taking forever, because I was just doing it whenever I was bored. And the combat in this game, I almost forgot, the combat in this game is really cool too. I like how right here they have the duel thing going on with my character, making me feel like I'm Harry versus Voldemort. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now I'm not gonna lie, at first the combat, it doesn't look that difficult. Like when you're doing everything, like, oh yeah, this is pretty easy. But as you're doing everything, it's like, oh man, like it gets a little tricky, but you do get the hang of it, and I like that as well. And I like how with the conversations that you have with your friends, because I don't think you don't have to complete them. Like you don't have to go all the way with your side missions. But again, like I was saying with what's his name, Sebastian, you could, choose to shut them away, keep them close, whatever it is, and it's pretty cool. But I think for a Harry Potter game, this is the first step. I don't think that it's perfect. I don't think it's the best, but I do think that it is a game that it could be the setting block, and you could improve off of that. So again, I don't think it's gonna get Game of the Year, but I do think that it's a solid like 8.5, 9 out of 10 game. For us finally getting a Harry Potter game after so long. So there's that. I really don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't expect it to be no longer than like maybe like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. But I don't want to bore anyone. But again, this is just my thoughts, my impressions, what I think. I wish I had a screenshot of the achievement because they changed it. Like if you got the achievement, it was known as Merlin's beard, and in like the Harry Potter world, that's just all they say. Like that's kind of like the equivalent to like oh my gosh or oh my god. They just say Merlin's beard. Um, but no, when I got the trophy, it was known as Trophy Triumph. I really don't know what's that about or why they changed it, but I mean that's kind of a little not really like again, it's really nothing too crazy, but it's like I wish they would have kept it as Merlin's beard. Yeah, and going forward, like I was saying, I don't think it's the best game ever. Um, some of the things that I wish they would have told you about too is like they do, but like I didn't know. So like I'm pretty sure like me or like any other player, like when you got like new items, you would just like throw one on just because it would boost your defense or boost your offense, and you'd be looking goofy, but you'd be stronger. But eventually, when we sit there and we're looking at the clothes and we hit like square or something like that, it says like, oh, you can rock other clothes while maintaining the same stats, which I like. So I'll actually take that negative point away. So because at first, everybody's rocking around, they look weird sitting there rocking like an owl hat with like a black leather jacket and some yellow pants. Like it's just it was getting rocky, you know what I mean? But you know and I think they did a good job for the story, keeping everything on track, not going out of place too much. But I mean, some things were confusing me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I kind of forgot like who was who and like what was the main point, because like in the beginning of the game, like it's kind of like a long prologue. Like you don't even step foot outside of Hogwarts until you have to go to hunting what's that damn place called? Hogsmeade. Yeah, Hogsmeade. Like you don't even step foot out of Hogwarts, which I kind of don't like. Like sure, you can't leave like the school area, but like we really gotta stay inside this building until we have to go to Hogsmeade. Like you know what I mean? So but besides that, like I said, I think the game is good. I think it's a good setting point for games to come if they want to do anything Harry Potter related. um you know no, again, I don't think the game is perfect, but I do think it's fun. I do think it's one of those games where it's like Spider-Man, or another game where like everything else is kind of like a collectible thing. Then you could do it. And they do have a trophy, which is how you get platinum, where if you discover the map chamber 4 times, meaning as a Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff, then that's basically how you get trophy, the platinum trophy. That's like the last thing you gotta do, unless you're just making a character 4 times in a row, get into the map chamber, which I did. I completed my Gryffindor character, and then after I did that, because I got him to 100%. Like I didn't switch any other character until I got this guy done. But I do think it's a good sit down, just play, get the collectible items, and get all your trophies, and boom. But I wish that like I don't know, maybe they add some DLC, because they have like a message board. So I thought there'd be like a DLC or something like that. But I'm telling you, once I like invested all this time into the game, I kind of got bored of it. Now I don't know if that's just me, because I'm always the type of person to hurry up and play the game and beat it, get all the trophies, and then I'm just bored. Like I have nothing else to do. So maybe in the future, I wish they would have like DLC, or new quests, something, just something to do. Now, one thing I kind of like and don't like at the same time is where if you're a Hufflepuff student, then you're able to go to Azkaban. But if you're not, then you can't go there. Now I think they did this just because not even trying to be funny, no one wanted to be in Hufflepuff. Like in the beginning of the video, you see that my god was like, you sound like you belong in Hufflepuff. And the next thing, I'm doing the Gryffindor thing, So I don't know who in their right mind, again, wanted to be a Hufflepuff. But don't get me wrong, they cool and all, but no, we're just not about that. But anyway, to wrap things up, that's my little rant. That's my little thoughts about the game. Should you pick it up? I do. I think, and to be honest, if you're not like a Harry Potter game nerd or a book nerd or movie nerd or, lover or whatever, I think you can honestly wait till the price to drop down a little bit. I think everybody that mainly got the game was excited about Harry Potter. I think, you could wait for the price to drop down a little bit. Wait for it to get to like 25% off, 30% off, or it's like rocking like the 45 to like 35 range. I don't think you need to pick it up right away. Now I do know that if you just blow by all the main missions, you do kind of, I don't want to say like you get the game done pretty early, but like rather than like they say the standard's like 35, I think you can knock it down in like 25, 20 hours, if you just neglect all the other side missions. But again, I think they did a good job with like, having a story, just be the story. The side missions, they really don't take too long, honestly, unless it's like finding those damn flying keys, like, but again, it's really not that bad of a game. Now, the main question that everybody was talking about, or the main topic, was the boss battle. And that's where I'll wrap things up, because that's the end of the game. I talked about the beginning, middle, and I'm going to talk about the boss battle at the end. When I played it, I didn't think it was like horrible or anything, but I watched this guy that I've been subscribed to for a while, and he was talking about the boss battle, and like his community was saying like, oh bro, if you don't have like 20 health potions, you're gonna die. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I had like 25 because that's the max you can have. Yeah, I had like 5 left. Now the boss himself, it's not difficult. It's just, you smashing all your learned spells, and you gotta hit the right color when the right color bubble pops up or whatever. And is that a good final boss fight? I don't know. I played a lot of games in my life where it's either a mutton bash or you actually get a chance to learn all the moves that you made, kind of like Sifu. Like that final boss, it's difficult, what I mean? Like you really have to use everything you learned to beat him. In this game, you just got to make sure you hit the right colors at the right time and then deal as much damage as you can to him, and then that's kind of the game. So I don't know, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's probably gonna wrap it up for today. I know there's multiple endings as well. I don't know if I said that already, that there's multiple endings to the game. You could be good, bad, win your house cup, or whatever. And overall, Hogwarts Legacy, as my thoughts and impressions, like I said, I think it's good. I don't think it's the best, but I do think it's a game that they can work on and move forward. Because a lot of people like Harry Potter. Like a lot of people came to this game that didn't even like Harry Potter, but they said they loved the game, which is a good thing. And all the negative feedback that they're gonna get, they can just improve on and keep moving forward. Now my only thing is, I wish they just keep this game like having something happen in game, because like right now I don't even want to play the game, to be honest with you. Like I beat it, I did what I had to do, I got platinum. Yes, I have to finish the story with my other characters, but again, that'll be when I'm like completely bored and I'm home alone. And yeah, it's just gonna be like that. But overall, I think the game is good. I think it's fun. I think it is a game that you can wait for the price to drop down a little bit. Unless you are a Harry Potter lover, then go ahead and get the game right away. I think by the time I made the video, I think it came out February, so last month, or technically 2 months ago. So I think the price should be down a little bit by now. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if I should do any more like this, where I give my thoughts or opinion about a game. I'm gonna try to do these videos about games that I have plat in, because I invested so much damn time into them. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. Let me know if I should do it again or not. Let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Later.